The new Johnny Storm and the Thing team up is not as bad as I thought. Look at that. We killed him. We killed Johnny Storm so easily because that's a big hit marker when you're flying in the sky. And I wasn't even aiming at Johnny Storm, but because the Thing is there, it's so easy to hit him. So you know what? We don't have to ban Johnny Storm then. Forget that. I don't care about that. You want to fly in the sky and be a big hit marker? Be my guest. Now, this game right here, I do get MVP, but the stats are nothing crazy. But this game, I decided to show it because this win puts me just one win away from ranking up again. And we've got some more Down Bad Society news. I know you've seen this. I know you've heard this. The T app. Somebody made an app that lets women rate men that they're dating on other apps. You can leave reviews anonymously. And they say that they made this app because they're trying to protect women. But we all know what's going on that app. There could be all types of defamation. This ain't Amazon, baby. They're trying to leave reviews for dating on dating apps. That is hilarious. Don't you think that the popularity of this app, because it became the #1 downloaded app, that's how popular it is. And there's rumors that the creators of this app, they were making like $200,000 a day. They're getting rich. Wow. Everybody watching this video, you got to make products surrounding women. You got to do something like, you got to get rich out here. Imagine you create an app like that. It gets popular. You're getting $200K a day. So I don't know. Maybe that is cap. Maybe that's not true. Those numbers, they're just rumors. But the #1 rated app, #1 downloaded app, you know it's making money. Because I remember when that Flappy Bird app came out. That guy was making maybe 5 figures a day. And that was before inflation. So maybe those numbers when they're saying $200K a day, maybe it's around, you never know. It could be somewhere around there. But don't you think that it's funny? With all of the women we see complaining online on social media, it's become a trend. They're complaining about dating so hard. It's actually gotten so bad that content creators are making videos about this because there's so much of this content. They make videos showing all the women complaining on the apps. They do that every day. They're able to make channels and make money and blow up and get subs all over this content that comes out every day. That is hilarious. Don't you think that apps like this, if you're on an app like that, don't you think you're the problem? Why are you trying to leave reviews and look at reviews of men that you're dating? Don't you think that that right there is a problem? And before somebody was smart enough to make this app so they could make some money off of this, they already had this going on. Facebook groups, they have groups in every state in the USA, and the name of the group is called, Are We Dating the Same Guy? And they're basically doing the same thing. Women go on there, they post a pic of a guy they're dating, and they're asking people in their state, hey, are we also dating this guy? It's crazy. And your first reaction as a man, especially when you look at something like the T app, you're saying, I don't really want to be on the T app because that's going to mess up my privacy. It's going to mess up my reputation. But we know that the way this works with the ladies, if ladies are complaining about you on that app, that might be an advertisement. You might get more ladies when they see, oh, this guy's toxic. Like imagine you see your photo up there and they're saying you're toxic. That's a compliment. That means more ladies are going to be trying to holla at you. They're going to be trying to find out what you're at so they can slide in them DMs. Society is cooked. Do you believe in karma? Some people say karma's not real. They say, it's a fantasy. It's not real. It's just a coincidence. The world is a bad place. Bad things are happening. And there's not a lot of karma going around. But when you look at this T app, the T app got breached. Today, it got hacked. The servers were not secure. And now there's pictures of all of the ladies that are on the app. Because in order to get on the app, you have to prove that you're a woman. Only women are allowed to be on the app. And that's already a problem because you know in our society with all the politics, how do you prove that? There could be lawsuits right there. Then obviously the defamation lawsuits, the privacy lawsuits for the men that are posted there, copyright. If they post your photo, you don't want your photo on that app. That's a copyright violation. I've already seen some guys say they message them, they message Apple to get their photos removed. So there's lawsuits that are going to be flying left and right and up and down. It's crazy. But in order to get on the app, you have to take a selfie as a woman, prove you're a woman, and then you even have to show ID, a driver's license. So in the breach, there's thousands of photos of women with their selfies that they submitted to the app, and then also their driver's licenses, the picture they sent through to verify that that's them. I see it on Twitter, it's trending, and whoever is showing the driver's licenses on Twitter, they are blacking out the confidential info. But obviously, if you got access to that hack or that data, then that stuff would not be blurred out. So isn't that karma? Because all the ladies were going on there so that they could dox and defame and anonymously say things about men. But then now their info, some of them, thousands of them, because if you Google this, you'll see 70,000, 15,000. I don't know. Who knows what the real numbers are, but women's identities are out there now. They got leaked. That seems like instant karma to me. But the crazy thing about this drama with this app, you would never be able to do this app in reverse, because people have been joking about this since it's gone viral. People are saying somebody needs to make the male version, call it body count. That would be illegal. Imagine that. Before you date a girl, you go on there, you see what the real number of partners she's had in her past, because anybody that has can just go on there and say, yes, I did, and then that adds to the counter. You see how much of a problem this app would be in reverse? The privacy issues, defamation, abuse, stalking. You wouldn't be able to do this. That's why it's crazy that they did make this app for the ladies, and it's on the App Store, and there's no outrage or anything. People are just, it's funny. Everyone's talking about it, joking about it. But our society is cooked. This is crazy. And for the male version of this app, if they had one, not only can they do the proper count numbers, but what if the app would tell you if these ladies have ever had one of those lonely friends, those ofs before? Because I think a lot of men would want to know that. Don't you want to know that? If you're dating a woman, don't you want to know if, hey, did she used to have one of those accounts before? Did she try that cheese online? That $5.99, that $8.99 a month? Did she ever do that? Or some of the other questionable decisions that some things ladies try to hide in relationships, things they were doing in the past. You know what I'm talking about. Wouldn't you want to know if they did that in the past? And maybe the app would tell you, because people would be able to go on there just like on the T app and say, yes, she used to work like that over here and like this. That's tough. See, that would never fly going the other way. That's how you know it shouldn't fly going this way too. The way that they had it with the T app, that's crazy. Let me know what you think in the comments section about the T app and about the breach of the photos and all that data getting leaked. Imagine that. Imagine your data gets leaked because you were doing something dumb like associating with an app like the T app. That's tough because your stuff could get leaked in legitimate ways. Maybe your cell phone company gets leaked and then that's how your info gets out there. Or maybe your cable company, your TV company, right? There's a lot of different ways that data gets leaked. But if it gets leaked because you were trying to look at a review of guys you're dating, you're down bad. That's just pathetic, isn't it? It really is. But hey, nothing surprises anybody in 2025. Our society is cooked. And this game, look at this win. It's not a crazy stat line. I didn't do that much in this game, and I even used a little bit of Rocket because I've stolen a lot of Rocket ults with Loki. I really have, so I decided to pull out some Rocket in this one. We get the dub. I'm one win away from the next rank up again. I get MVP, and look at this stat line. It is nothing crazy. It is going to be 10 kills and 3 deaths. How is that MVP? I don't know, but I'll take it. I ain't mad, I'm glad. One more win for the rank up. Get ready. Give that guy a map. Merch is now available at chrissmooth.com. Shipping worldwide. My songs, He Quit the Game, Lob City, and My Camo are now available on all streaming platforms. But look what I'm gonna do to that. I'm gonna block that dunk. Get that cheese out of here. When I did that, I said, all right, Cap might be the character for me. What rhymes with cash? I just put Doctor Strange to the floor.